Hi, it's Heather Clifford with eXp Realty here in the beautiful Comox Valley and Campbell River areas with your real estate market update for the month of May 2023. Now, just before we get started, I wanted to explain why I cover off both Campbell River and the Comox Valley. I was born and raised in the Comox Valley, and my mother was a Fitzgerald who comes from a very large family. So I literally have hundreds of relatives in the Comox Valley. My grandpa on the Fitzgerald side was an engineer and built a lot of the bridges and buildings in the Comox Valley. And then my father, being a Fitzgerald slash Pattison from the family in Black Creek, and then my great grandpa Clifford from the Merville area. So he was one of the original settlers after the First World War that came to Merville and started a farm. He also had a very large family. And so I grew up in both Campbell River and Courtenay, spent a lot of my time at Shelter Point Beach in the summertime, as well as Kittycoman Beach. My dad was a really big fisherman. And he was a hunter. In fact, I did my first fishing on the Puntledge River, and then, of course, out into the Salish Sea over the years. So that is my family, rooted in the Comox Valley and the Campbell River areas. Now, my mom's first husband actually drowned in the Seymour Narrows, and that was back in 1957, a year before they actually blew up the rock that made it safer for passage. In fact, there was over 144 people that lost their lives in the Seymour Narrow. That's just off of Campbell River. So that is why I feel very comfortable in Campbell River and very comfortable selling real estate in the Comox Valley. I know the areas like the back of my hand. So let's get started and review the last month in real estate. I guess I should also add that my husband and I built our home at Saratoga Beach, and Saratoga Beach actually lies right where the Oyster River is. So on one side of the Oyster River is Campbell River, and of course on the other side is the Comox Valley Regional District. And so I kind of sit right in between the two of them. Also, I have a lot of people that ask me why I have a license plate that says Yeehaw. Well, my kids thought it was a nice birthday gift for myself because I grew up on a big farm, and I think it's sweet and I actually love it. Let's get started. So let's start by looking at what Kelly O'Dwyer, who is the chair of the Vancouver Island Real Estate Board, is saying this month. She says that the buyers are taking a measured approach in the spring market. And I tend to agree with what Kelly is saying this month. We're seeing a lot of positivity among buyers, but they're taking a more thoughtful approach this spring compared to last year. And so she notes that that perfect storm of factors last year, which was the record low interest rates, historically low, lifestyle changes resulting from the COVID-19 pandemic, where people could work from home, so they wanted to change up their homes, fueled dramatic price increases and highly competitive real estate transactions. Yes, that was all true. She said it isn't a balanced market yet, largely because inventory is still low. And it is still low, but I'm going to show you on our graphs that that is changing a little bit right now. So let's look at the news real estate headlines. And this story caught my eye because you actually had to read the entire story. Yes, it's extremely hard for young couples to afford buying real estate, and especially a detached home in the greater Victoria area. However, when I read the whole story, the young couple that they were talking about in this article owned 3 rental properties in Alberta. So I found that kind of interesting. The next article, it said, is 7 BC cities where 2-bedroom condos sell for under $300K. And out of those 7, Courtenay and Campbell River were on the list. So that's really nice. Next article I read was red hot real estate bidding wars back in the Lower Mainland. Well, the reason that we are having bidding wars in the Lower Mainland out of Vancouver is they still have quite a lack of product coming on the market, and there is now going to be pent up buying demand because buyers are waiting for appropriate homes to come on. And the last article is the Real Estate Board of Greater Vancouver also points to steady mortgage rates for the market change. Steady meaning they have not gone up the last couple of months. So the fact that we are seeing prices rising and sales rebounding this spring tells us home buyers are returning with confidence after a challenging year for our market. With mortgage rates roughly doubling, said the board's director of economics, Andrew Liss, the latest multiple listing service HPI data show home prices have increased about 5% year to date. So since the beginning of 2023. And that already outpaces their forecast of a 1 to 2% by year end. That's a little bit scary. So it comes down to, in the greater Vancouver area, a lack of supply. So let's have a look at the benchmark pricing. And I like to go back a few months so you can kind of gauge how things have been. I also want to remind you this does not include waterfront properties or acreages because they skew the numbers. And it also covers all the markets from Duncan all the way past Campbell River. So I only speak about Campbell River and the Comox Valley, and I'll get to those markets in a second. But overall, what we're looking at here is benchmark price for February was $732,500. And then in March, we actually went down another $1,000. But for the month of April, which is what we're looking at right now in May, we go back a month, we're looking at $738,600. And that is an increase of $7,200. So we have now bumped up, which means I think we've seen the last of us going down. Our market has balanced and is now starting to go in the other direction. And I'll give you a better look at that in the following slides. But one of the other things I wanted to point out is it looks like it's taking about a month and a half, 45 days for the average home to sell. And remember, all of these numbers are average. They're not talking specifically about your home because we don't know what your home entails, and that takes an independent market evaluation to find that out. So here we have our through the communities. And one of the exciting things about looking at these numbers is every single community that the Vancouver Island Real Estate Board covers has gone up this month. So the market is changing. Campbell River now, our benchmark price is sitting at $677,800. And I will show you in the following slides that Campbell River and the Comox Valley have actually gone up month over month, whereas the other markets such as Cowichan Valley, Port Alberni, Nanaimo, they have only gone up now in the past month. So these are the numbers that we're looking at today. Comox Valley, 797,000. So single family benchmark, and if you look at the stat that I have in front of you, you can look at overall Vancouver Island at 738,600, but then you can look at Campbell River's numbers for April, and then the Comox Valley's, which we just talked about. But you can go back 1 month ago and see that the market has increased month over month in Campbell River, and we are almost catching up to where we were 6 months ago. So we're now at 677,800, and 6 months ago we were at 679,300. So we're very close. Comox Valley still has a little ways to go. We're sitting today at 797,000, up from last month and up again from 3 months ago. But 6 months ago we were sitting higher at 829,800, and so we're not as high as we were this time last year. So in the Comox Valley and Campbell River areas, we were still very much in a seller's market. So in Campbell River, the benchmark price of a single family home was $677,800 in April. That is down 11% from the previous year, but it is making its way back up again. And then the Comox Valley, year over year, we're down 10%. So not quite as much as Campbell River, but very close, 1% off. So I like to look at who is buying and selling in our marketplaces. And I have sold a property to a young lady, Valerie from Ontario, who said to me, Heather, it was really nice for me to get here and understand that this is a vibrant young community in Campbell River. And she had originally thought that it was for a lot older people. And so there's a lot of families that are still moving into our areas. And it is wonderful to see the vibrant communities that we have in Comox Valley and Campbell River. Still, I'm seeing a lot of estate sales. I have 3 of them myself. Divorces, downsizing, people investing in our communities. Like I said, Campbell River and Courtenay were on the list of places to buy condos under 300,000. So we're still on the radar for investors as well. We are seeing a lot of professional people transfer here, and that is very good, especially doctors. We're getting a new doctor at our Oyster River clinic there at Discovery. So I also like to show you this quick month over month when I do a weekly shot of what's happening. So April, we can see new listings with 64, but look at this. This is new listings in May, 105. So you can see spring, traditionally, people put their homes on the market. I know I'm putting 3 on next week. So we are getting the inventory that is needed. We are still seeing pending sales. That's up over this month. Same time last month, we had 48. This time we have 70. And if you look at the solds are relatively the same. Now, if I look at these solds in 30 days from now or 60 days now, it is going to change because of the number of pending sales. It usually takes 30 to 60 days to close on a property once subjects have been removed. In our condo market, we are sitting in Campbell River at about 345,000 for our benchmark pricing of a condo. And last month we were at 326. So that's quite a bit of a bump up over last month. Last month went down over 3 months ago, and we're still not quite up where we were 6 months ago, but we are on our way in that direction. In the Comox Valley, we're up over last month, and we are also just slightly below where we were 6 months ago. We'll see what happens with these numbers over the next couple of months. It's always interesting to go back over my presentations and just look at what's happening month to month. And it's a good way to look at it on these stats as well. And by the way, if you want a copy of the Vancouver Island Real Estate Board stats when they come out on a monthly basis, just shoot me an email, send me a message, and I'll put you on a list so you receive them yourself. Townhomes, we are sitting in Campbell River at about 533,000 as an average benchmark price. And last month we were at 530 and 530 the month before, and we were slightly higher 6 months ago. That seems to be the trend that's happening right now in all sectors of our market. Comox Valley, 559,500. Up from 555,600, and 6 months ago 573. So we still have a little bit of a ways to go when it comes to the Comox Valley and where we were 6 months ago. I want to just quickly go over some of the wonderful properties I have on the market. 3760 James Crescent is very busy with buyers. I have a number of people that are very interested in this property. Some of them have properties that they need to sell themselves. It's just over 2 acres, but it's so beautiful and peaceful. It has 174 feet of riverfront. It's a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom, kind of has an in-law suite, all rancher style, 2788 in the square feet, and it's listed for $1,089,000. If you know anyone, let them know about this fantastic property. This is a new listing I have. It is a half duplex on Muir Road, which is a wonderful area in East Courtenay. It's 569,000, 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom, about 1,344 square feet. And it's had a brand new IKEA kitchen put in, flooring, paint. It's quite lovely. I have 3008 Country Close. This is in Willow Point, and this property has a massive backyard, lots of updates done to it, new front door, garage door, windows, flooring, listed at $724,900. It is a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom, just shy of 2,000 square feet, but look at that massive lot size. Here is a brand new listing I just took today, actually. This is number 191424 Alder Street South in Campbell River in Willow Point. Look at this backyard. This is another property, half duplex, that has a beautiful 8,000 square foot backyard. If you have a green thumb and you want to grow some veggies or flowers, or you have a couple of pets, it's perfect. It is a 3 or 4 bedroom beautiful home. It has a 2-sided gas fireplace for your patio outside, as well as inside, granite countertops, beautiful hardwood floors, and a lovely property on it. $649,900. We have an accepted offer on Pinecrest. I'm still doing showings until it goes firm. If you're interested in this property, very large property, 5 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms. I have this listing on Laurel in Royston for a reduced price of $890,000. It is a 5-bedroom, 3-bath, 2-kitchen, 2,600 plus square feet, and amazing ocean views across to the Comox area, Comox Harbor. Lovely home, lots of updates in this property as well. The windows, the flooring. I have a listing at 2071 Campbell River Road in Campbell River. Look at this, backs right onto the Campbell River. It is beautiful. This property has huge potential. It needs a little bit of work. It also comes with a separate coach house for that extra income. It was built in 2014. It's on the market right now for $1,699,000. And I do encourage you to make an appointment to view this property. I have my Camco Road, 18 acres, huge price reduction this week. 18 acres, $448,800. And I have a feeling that this is going to help sell this property. I also have a price reduction on my 10-acre parcel on Lake Trail Road. Now, the one on Camco is under the power lines, but you can still build 2 houses, and it has been perked. And the property on Lake Trail Road has no power lines, 10 acres, and it also has been perked, and it's a beautiful property up on the ridge there. Both properties have potential for mountain views. It's beautiful. Both reduced this week. My garage, I call it, the old Courtney Car Center, is coming on the market next week. I'm having the photos shot on Wednesday, so by the end of the week, this property will be up and on the market if it is of any interest to you. So there we go. That is our market update for the month of May 2023. My name is Heather, and if I can help you with your real estate needs, or you just want to chat, don't hesitate to reach out to me. Email, phone, text, Facebook, it all works. Take care and enjoy your spring.